Where's my coffee? Hello my Illusion Connect family on YouTube. I have another exclusive video here for you. This one is featuring Yuffie. Of course, we're going to read her story to start out with, and then we will take a look at her skins that she has available and her skills and watch her fight. Put those skills to use. Enjoy my spilled tea. I have been waiting to make this video for a while now. I tried to put out all my other videos before this one because I was really excited to talk about the Queen. I hope you guys enjoy the music I chose for her background while we're reading her story. Yuffie is a go-to, always on every one of my teams. She hits hard. She does rage reduction with the gear that I am using on her. Yuffie doesn't have any hidden Easter eggs that I know of, but one interesting fact about Yuffie is that she was chosen by Illusion Connect for the Twitter, the intimacy event that we had. I find that funny because of all the units that she could have picked, the mother of the game, Yuffie, didn't get a gift. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and read her intimacy story.
Hey guys, it's Linda from the future. My headset mic, my Apple EarPod mic, has kicked it, so the portion of the story that's being read to you was actually recorded 5 days after everything else that's in the video. Sorry.
Sins of witches. Ha ha ha. I have lived for so many years. Whatever you want to know, I will tell you the answer. You want to know about my sword? Ah, you are good at asking key questions. This is a proof of my sin. It's my punishment. Throw it away? No. It's my voluntary responsibility. Although the sword is rooted deeper and more painfully in my heart all the time, for an old person who's lived for such a long time, it gives me a real sense of being alive. It's normal that you don't understand. You are such a lovely kid. One day, you will understand this helpless feeling. Agent of Reincarnation. Yuffie, the deputy of the Liberos, is said to have been a member of Seed at first, because she believed that the life of the Radiants should have more to it than endless battle. She left Seed and established her own organization. With her powerful strength, she protected many weird Radiants and provided them with more possibilities. Seed has assaulted the Liberos many times, but somehow all the events went unsettled. To this day, the Liberos and Seed still maintain a level of peace. So, how old is Yuffie, the Witch of Reincarnation? Recorder Eileen, while losing her mind. Plato's notes. Occasionally, I think of something I should have forgotten. The reincarnated witch wakes up from her contemplation again. When she is alone, she always murmurs like a dreamer in a trance, showing a sad smile. Maybe immortality is a kind of power to the world, but it's a curse to me. There is a Plato's notes on the witch's shelf. It said that Plato's radiant gave it to the witch. Yuffie would study it quietly in the dead of night. This book contained the great wisdom of human beings. Even the witch could not fully understand it. But what does she really want from this ancient book? Lost love? Or the redemption of death? Morgana. In the era when Morgana was active, she established a society to study nightmares. It competed with the Merlin School, which focused on weapon development. However, later on, the death of a knight drove her crazy. According to the experimental note she left behind, Morgana used her body to carry out human experiments in an attempt to revive the dead. She created a spirit lens with her soul and memory engraved upon it, which could capture the body of her radiant. However, it didn't bring the dead back to life, and her own soul was locked in the lens forever. What was waiting for her was only endless loneliness. Even the sword left by the knight was gradually stained. And here is Yuffie's Link story. The story took place during Seed's most chaotic period. Some people thought that Seed's management of Radiance and Nightmares was groundless, so they rebelled against them. The unplanned riot was soon suppressed, but the idea could not be erased. A dying female Radiant broke into the forest where Morgana wandered and asked her for help. At that time, Morgana, whose body had run out of energy, could not save her. So the woman offered her body to Morgana voluntarily, hoping that Morgana could protect those who were driven away by Seed and were unwilling to obey Seed's will. This was the opportunity for the birth of the Liberos. Viva la Liberos! Love you guys. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the story. Leave a like and subscribe if you're not already, and please leave a comment about the story or my read-through.
Time to talk about the looks, the gawking as I call it. Yuffie has the best top half, the best bottom half. Everything in between is just fantastic. The legs for days, I am not kidding. There are other units that have long legs too, but hers are nice and thick and they got that nice shine. My previous video, some of you left me a great comment on Yuffie's look, and I really appreciate the comments that you guys leave me. So don't feel like you can't leave anything you want to say. And aside from her traditional look, the Purple Flames, she does have the Night Blossom skin that was available very early on the game starting. It was, I think, the Halloween event, or maybe it was after that. Let me know in the comments if you remember. I didn't obtain it. The 158 tickets that you see now on my screen has taken me this long since the start of the game to accumulate. As far as my thoughts on this look, I love the look. I love the side slit accentuating her thick leg. I love the bust on it. It's really making it look all that much nicer, but I don't like the missing hat. So that's just my biased opinion there. Her skills, like I was mentioning, she is really strong. She's so good to have on any sorcerer team. The sorcerer class partners, you need your activation. Keep an eye out for some of those skills on units that have an activation requirement. Yuffie is one of them, but she is pretty easy to get, somewhat common. Everybody should have her. She does huge hits towards stronger units. She's the mama of the game. She's going to take care of smaller units and bust out her heavy hits on units that are 14 energy or more cost. So Rotania, and I mean even Yuffie herself, when you pair her with smaller cost units like Hotaru, you can really take advantage to that, being quicker to place more units than it takes somebody to take say a 20 cost energy unit onto the battlefield. We will look at her fight in a minute here. I just wanted to point out with her skills, like her awakening is coming. At the time of recording this video, she doesn't have it yet, but we know it's coming. The gears I was mentioning at the start of the video, I use a rage depletion gear on her, the cursed sword, which you can use on the sorcery classes. So 800 rage or higher, it's really handy to have if you pair it up with Miyuki, and you can watch her fight here, but of course it's just going to be her on the battlefield. Enjoy. So here we have the computer preferencing the right side of my leader again for the unit placement. And Yuffie's hits, if you wait for the rage a little later, a couple seconds here into the video, the rage is going to build on the crystal boss here till about 80% or so on that bar. That's about 800. And you will see Yuffie's hit reduce that rage. She is very strong. I'm not using her for rage depletion. I just think it's a bonus. If you saw, there were two other recommended classes that you can use that gear on, so take advantage of that. You don't always have to use the gear that everybody else uses. You can pair those gear up with the units that you're using for the situation that you have. And in my situation, I am always using Yuffie, and I always wanted to reduce rage, so I just thought I would put that gear on her, and I've been loving it ever since. Until I find a replacement for it, I'm going to continue using that for my Yuffie. Yuffie also does have some high defense. She is great for sustaining herself. You throw a healer in, she'll last the whole match. And you'll see here, actually, I think my leader's gonna die before Yuffie here. Yeah, so Yuffie sustained through. If Yuffie had been in front of the leader, it might have been a different situation. But this is, of course, just demonstration purposes. Let's wrap it up here now, guys. Yuffie, a must-have. I love her. Let me know in the next video if you'd like to see Phoebe or Eileen. Again, I want to see either one of those. I will preference putting the video out that you guys choose. Thanks so much for watching, guys. You can find me live on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursday evenings. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the notification for my next video. Until then, see you next time. Take care of yourself and each other. Don't be weird. Wash your hands and wear your mask. Bye. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my voice. I don't know if I'm getting sick or it's just because I've been doing so much content this week, but anyways, put this on the blooper reel.
Nah, man, it's the fucking mic broke. Morgana. In the era when Morgana was active, she established a society to